The lawyers representing alleged serial killer Jeremy Skibicki plan on using the defense of not criminally responsible as jurors are set to hear evidence in the case a week from now. This isn't a case where we are looking at the evidence to determine whether or not Mr. Skibicki committed those offenses. This is a situation where we are proffering a defense of NCR, said defense attorney Alyssa Muntz Wednesday as Skibicki's lawyers continue to argue for a judge-only trial. The defense continues to argue that since the case has already been highly publicized, there cannot be an impartial jury. Muntz relying on polling commissioned by the defense, which shows that 66% of respondents to the poll would find it either highly unacceptable or somewhat unacceptable for a judge or jury to find Skibicki not criminally responsible by way of mental disorder. People have a significant negative opinion of NCR. You have Mr. Skibicki at a significant disadvantage, Muntz said. Both the defense and the Crown Wednesday were making their submissions before a decision is made on whether to have a jury trial or not. The Crown questioning the impartiality of Christine Ruva, a U.S.-based psychologist who testified Tuesday that it would be nearly impossible for a juror to be impartial if they have been exposed to media about an accused pre-trial. Crown Attorney Charles Murray citing a memo sent to Ruva ahead of her testimony where, according to Murray, she was asked to analyze some protections the Canadian court system has in shielding against bias. Murray taking issue with the phrasing, quote, so-called protections in the memo. If I said to this court, I'm giving this so-called memo to the so-called defense expert, you can see that I'm trying to convince you of something I'm not effectively conveying. The judge is expected to provide his reasoning to the defense's motion for a judge-only trial on Friday. In Winnipeg, Djan, City News.